Now, Kaushik Basu, the chief economic advisor, first stunned with his statement that reforms in India will be stalled till elections of 2014, an issue that was enough to rake up a political storm. Even as policymakers back home stepped in to douse the fire, the opposition milked Basu's slip for what it was worth. And then came his bizarre retract. Mrinalini Krishna is here with that story.
It's a statement that stirred a political storm, but Finance Minister's chief economic advisor was perhaps just being honest. No reforms to general elections of 2014 is all that he said, and that was enough to swing policymakers in action, refuting it and instead asserting that reforms were on top of UPA's agenda.
We grew for 5 years at 9% with the existing laws. So the idea that unless we get these legislative changes, we can't grow rapidly, this is simply not true. We do need these changes for a longer period.
मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि विपक्ष सहयोग देगा और मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि जो भी हमारे बिल्स पेंडिंग है वो पास होंगे.
But almost 14,000 kilometers away in another continent, Basu had fed fodder to an offensive opposition that wasted no time to pounce on the government.
सरकार अब निर्णय लेने की स्थिति में नहीं है और इसलिए 2014 तक आर्थिक सुधार का कोई कार्यक्रम आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा. मैं मानता हूं कि उन्होंने जो कुछ कहा है वह सच कहा है.
All this talk about saying because of coalition politics we are not able to go ahead with the reform agenda is all, if I may say, it is all a very flimsy excuse.
Political opposition perhaps forced Basu to issue a clarification, and if read well, Basu was made to retract his candid statements. He asserted that the views did not mirror that of the Finance Ministry. In fact, Basu also made a bizarre claim that the reference to 2014 was primarily to the European financial crisis that could precipitate by then and not the elections. He did not shy away from blaming the opposition for stalling reforms like the GST and FDI in retail.
First the statement and then the withdrawal. But it is no secret that populist measures rule the roost when general elections loom large. And perhaps Kaushik Basu was just stating the obvious. An academician by training may not have anticipated the political storm it stirred, and so he backtracked. But the damage has been done. Mrinalini Krishna, ET Now, New Delhi.